welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we are reviewing from Marvel Legends and the Spider-Man 60th anniversary, the Japanese Spider-Man. Unfortunately, I can't remember the actual name of this guy. I know he's got something Spider-Man, but here it's all in another language. Looking pretty cool here. It's another sort of, well, the way forward now, isn't it? The actual sort of carded figure. But we can't see what's inside, unfortunately. But the actual front of the box looks pretty cool. We've got this sort of artwork behind here in front of the actual kind of image in a rendering kind of pose. Not looking too bad. I kind of like this kind of bagginess that they have actually sculpted onto this guy. We'll see what it looks like in a mo. We've got on this side, we've got the standard figure just standing there. Again, I still think I would like that picture on the front, just so it kind of looks like the blister pack, but without the blister pack, if you know what I mean. Or even more of a dynamic pose. Maybe even doesn't have to show the whole figure, maybe like a little bit more up close or something there. We've got a nice picture on the side here. On the back, we've got, again, another sort of rendering and also his accessories. So I guess without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. So here he is in his shipping container. We've got a kind of a little bag here which we've got his accessories inside there, and again he's all here ready to be opened. So let's get him out for our first impressions before going off for his review. Taking him out of his body bag, and yeah, actually I really quite like the figure actually, more than I thought. It's got quite an orangey red to it, so it actually looks like a different Spider-Man on the shelf. I was kind of thinking he might sort of disappear with all the others. So going to go away, take his pictures, and we'll see you in a moment. Been away, putting through his poses, and what can I say about this guy from the outset? Well, he's got one thing that really annoys me, but we'll go through that as we go through the review. $32.99, is this guy worth it? No, but he comes with more accessories than most kind of Spider-Man that are out there, and I think for the nostalgia-ness, you know, being the Japanese Spider-Man and not just like a reincarnated sort of Spider-Man or that's repainted and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm having a go at you, retro shell-shaded Spider-Man, which I'm not really too fussed about. But this guy, to me, he just kind of, I think he's more deserving of that price point for sure. It's just a shame about some of these accessories that he comes with isn't too great, to be honest. And one is this. I really hate this type of thing. It's done in a really nice bright white for a change, rather than that kind of see-through or off grey. But you can't really use it because he's got that kind of open hand palm gesture. It doesn't really fit in there, so he doesn't really swing on it. It doesn't really hold it in any particular way. And even if you put that and hold it through there so it looks like he's shooting the rope, it just doesn't look right. So it's just sort of like, I wish they kind of redesigned this for the guy or not gave it to him at all, because it doesn't work. The other ones he comes with are in really nice bright white kind of web shooters, things that we've had before, little web splats. Not too bad. I mean, you can just lay it on top of someone that looks like they've been attacked by spiders, or you can put them around in your diorama. They're okay, but again, it's kind of feels a little bit sort of a cheaped out version just to give this guy extra accessories. His other hands that he comes with, so he comes with a punching fist, as he should, all done in a nice sort of red, which is kind of like an off red, to be honest, more orangey, with the web lines on there, all smooth, looking pretty cool. And not too bad. It does look a bit weird going down to those marks there, to be honest. The other hand is more of an open gesture. He kind of does that kind of sort of I guess kind of like kung fu looking kind of starts with his hands there, rather than a normal gesture. But with that, it's not too bad. And then again, all the web lines on there. I've kept both of those hands on either side there, so you can see them both attached. And with that, we can go through this guy's articulation. Oh, that's where he pisses me off. So with his articulation, he can turn left and he can turn right. He can look down this far and he can look up this far as well, which ain't too bad. He's got a little bit of swagger in there, but not a lot, to be honest with you. Arm wise, full rotation all the way around, and it comes up to this far. With his elbow, you can actually got a nice double joint in there that comes all the way around there. We have a rotation at the upper arm, got rotation at the wrist, and it's also on the hinge.
he's got an ab crunch that comes down this far and it comes back that far, and then he's got a waist swivel that comes around there. Leg wise, comes up this far, forward, back. We've got upper thigh rotation. We've got a double knee down here, which is pinless again, but there is no boot cut in this guy. He has nothing there at all. It's just all in one piece. And then we've got the rocker and a pivot at the ankle, looking really cool. So yeah, what is my annoying thing about this figure? Well, to be honest, I realised as soon as I got him out of the box is that when I try to bend his elbow, and I just find that actually the ones without pins, I just find it a lot stiffer. And I tried bending him around, seeing how far his elbow would go, and it went. But now, every time I want to move his arm, this happens. The peg just doesn't want to sort of... It does stay in there, it is secure, it is fine, but as soon as I want to start bending him around, start posing him, the arm just falls off, and it is really annoying. This side is absolutely fine, and I don't know if I damaged the figure by bending the arm when I needed to find out his sort of posing ability in his double elbow. So now it just falls off quite a bit, and it's really let down the figure, because I really like the figure, but that has just really annoyed me since when I've been trying to take his pictures. It's just peed me off slightly. But the actual overall, the figure, if that was working fine, I wouldn't have any problems with it whatsoever. And looking at the face, I just love it where it's actually looking like a proper mask. You've got all those wrinkles and creases over the top of it. The lines are pretty crisp as well, especially around on the eyes. Around on the back, not looking too bad, but again, it's still got all those wrinkle marks, and even in the whole outfit as well, it's all completely over him. All these little wrinkle marks going around on these parts down here. You can see it all going up. And I love it. I just love that kind of little bagginess on there. It actually looks like a sort of Spider-Man costume. So there's the red emblem on the back, around on this side, and then we also got the web shooter part on there as well. Never actually saw it actually had words on there saying Spider-Man. Find out things every day when you have a zoomed in camera. Looking cool. So around on that bit, it is spinnable, and if you wanted, you can actually remove that hand, and that can actually go on the other wrist as well. It does fit. So if you wanted to know that. Going down to the rest of the figure, we've got the boots, and I love these little white soles that he has as well. It's pretty cool. The blue, I love the blue of the figure, to be honest with you. It's a really nice looking blue. But we can stand him up here, and then we can actually bring in his other one. So this is Renew Your Vows Spider-Man, which is more in a darker red and the darker blue. So you can actually see the differences there in the actual colour. And you can see he's actually slightly smaller as well in sort of size. But the shoulders are at the same height as well, so you can see the actual sort of the head is a lot bigger in this one here. And then we can actually just bring in some others. So we can bring in Captain America, so you can see the size difference there. Not much in difference, so he does blend in well with your Marvel Legends. And then we can also bring in the Red Ranger from Dino Fury. Just move him up a little bit, we can bring him in, so he is a bit smaller. But that's kind of why I wanted this guy as well, because collecting the Power Rangers, he kind of goes well with those as well, being that kind of sort of with big robots and coming in and stuff like that. It's brilliant. So again, a really nice sort of combination to bring these guys onto the shelf together. And I love crossover play with my figures and doing those in the actual toy photography as well. So thank you so much for joining me in this one. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this guy. What has been your favourite Spider-Man from the 60th anniversary? Let me know in the comments down below. You can subscribe, ding that bell, and follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.